Go.
Hi guys, Muniva Daniel here.
Ndanda Kisoro here.
And it is your girl, Abigail Anita.
And we are the cohorts.
Your number one podcast in Mombasa.
Yeah. Welcome guys. Welcome.
Welcome to another great episode of your girls from Mombasa. Twaitwa the cohorts. Unaweza kutupata pale YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Wapi pengine?
Spotify.
Yes, our name is the cohorts for
Yeah.
hizi platforms zote. And this is another great episode. This is episode number
10.
Oh my god. Mimi leo ndio niko nyuma.
Hii ni ya 10 sasa.
Yeah. This is episode number
Wow.
10.
We are 10 episodes old.
Yes.
Wow.
Kudos to us.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Tumetoka mbali. One step at a time.
Yeah.
This is another episode. Welcome guys. Stay tuned, relax, be free and enjoy.
Yeah. You can also follow us on our platforms. You can find me on all my social media platforms as Muniva Daniel. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Njoni to interact ni wadau.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as Ndanda Kisoro. As always, let's interact.
Yeah.
And also I'm Abigail Anita on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. My name is Abigail Anita. And we are also the cohorts on YouTube, Instagram, podcast, and Spotify and Google Podcast as well. When you're on YouTube, msisahau kufanya nini wadau?
Subscribe.
Yes, just hit the subscribe button and also the like button.
Yeah, you can also put on the notifications so that you can be getting notifications anytime we are posting our content. Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies, how you doing?
We good.
Madam, hivi watuchezea waendeleaje?
Mimi niko mzima, nashukuru Mungu, mashallah. Anyway, just thank God about a happy place. I'm happy. I've just been having a week of an inward reflection, trying to build more connection in my inner person and also having more connection with God. Because what are we without God? Yeah, so we all have a higher being that we look up to. So that was me this week. And talking of which, Rais alituambia mambo ni mangapi? Mambo ni matatu. Anita, Muniva, ama Ndanda. Mambo ndo hayo matatu.
Nothing more,
nothing less. Mambo yetu ndo hayo matatu. So what about you, Ndanda?
My week has been kind of slow because along the week I wasn't feeling so well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I had a very bad migraine. I don't know why, but my week has not been so good. But at least towards the end of the week, Muniva plugged me. As always.
Pluggy.
Pluggy, yeah. I actually found out a new eatery. It's not really new. It has always been there, just that I've never tried it. And I had the biryani of my life. The best that I've had in Mombasa so far. Wow. Ukisikia the best ya Mombasa, jua ni tamu. And affordable.
Sure.
Yeah, but that biryani was too much.
It
was too much.
It's too much. Yeah, I plugged someone too and they went there and they wakasema nipeni biryani, aliona hivi kamshinda. Like
the quantity
and even the quality. The quantity comes along with the quality. The biryani is perfect. For the people in Bamburi, you can try it out.
Yeah, but it's difficult to also find something that has quantity and quality.
Yeah.
Inakwanga one is missing. Either quality, quantity hakuna, and vice versa. But this one has quantity and quality at the same time. That biryani was mashallah.
It was so nice.
And they tried it too, it was mashallah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was so nice.
In general, the food was nice. Yeah.
In general, as women, you don't always have to cook. You can still say, today I'm not cooking, I'm going to buy myself a biryani, I'm buying myself the biryani to share with my hubby. Like, we don't always have to go hard on ourselves, you know.
Yeah. Also, I'd say it's a way of promoting local businesses. Kila siku utakuwa wapika kweli. Nani atanunua pale kwa ile kibanda? Ni wewe tu.
You have to buy.
Yeah, you have to promote local businesses.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should promote them because these people are putting in their energy and it's their biz as much as the economy has gone out. At least they're giving us their for our money, value for our money, because that biryani for the amount that we are paying, it's perfect.
Anyway, guys, what I love about Costarian dishes, there's always something for everyone.
Yeah.
There's biryani for 300, for 150, for 200, for 500.
Yeah.
There's always something for everyone. And ukitoka hata hapa mahali tuko, ukitoka pale nje, there will be something for you to eat.
Yeah.
That is something nice about Mombasa. In Nairobi or somewhere else unaweza enda like a long distance, huwezi pata mapochopocho. Lakini huku
yaitwa mankula kula mama. Yaitwa makula kula. Lazima watu wajipakie kidogo. You know, previously where I was brought up in the ghetto, like like kila mahali kuna viazi, hapa kuna mama mahamri. So you move into another place and you're not finding that, you're feeling like manze kwani niko wapi huku, because in Mombasa you always have to have that mama wa viazi, you always have to have mama wa uji wa ngano, you always have to have mama wa mahamri asubuhi. They always have to be there.
On that note, Aki, have not tasted uji wa ngano.
What are you doing in Mombasa?
For how long have you been in Mombasa?
Indefinite.
Whoa.
Aki, have not tasted uji wa ngano. I think this is the third time I'm hearing it. Lazima mnipeleke niwe uji wa ngano.
Uji wa ngano, like mimi hata mimi binamini.
Ama uji wa ngano tamu ni yenye tu unaenda hivi kwa kichochoro, inapikwa nje, si ile sijui tunaenda wapi kukunywa.
Ama ni mimi ndo napenda kupika. Mimi love uji wa ngano.
You like uji wa ngano?
Yes.
Catherine, give us a date. We'll just show up.
Okay, I will
come.
Okay. For me, anything I love, I always want to know how to cook it, so that even when I'm in another country, as long as I have the ingredients, I can do it for myself.
Yeah.
So uji wa ngano, it's the same. Bora tuko na nazi original. Na uzuri kuende sokoni pata tu nazi ukune, weke kwa blender, blend. It's uji wa ngano. Yeah, it's not
Give us a date for uji wa ngano. Na tunaweka kwa calendar uji wa ngano kwa Munyiva. Date and time. Now that you've mentioned ikukuna nazi, did you see that old lady who was kunaring nazi?
What? Did you see that lady? Okay, Nanda was sick.
You were sick.
You were sick. You didn't have time for the social.
The internet was
Moto.
That woman
Chiki ate kitchen party mama.
And she was old. She was
Nazi ya ukweli ama nazi mambo zingine?
Wafundisha jinsi ya kukuna nazi.
Coconut,
but coconut
in the bedroom.
Wow, I did.
But she was doing like the real act of how alikuwa na mbuzi. So you mbuzi. Okay, for those who don't know, mbuzi, it's not a man. Mbuzi is something that we use to kutoa nazi kikata katikati unakula.
In short, ile juice ya coconut juice.
Ukiwaambia coconut juice ndio utajua ni madafu.
Mbuzi is the equipment that you use to remove the coconut flesh.
The dried coconut.
Yeah, wet coconut.
Yes. The madafu haijakauka. Madafu ni nazi yenye haijakauka. Nazi ni nazi yenye imeshakauka, imekaukia juu ya mti. Ni kama mnazi si ile maji ya coconut ya ndani, na kuanga something that is stamped from the coconut.
Yeah.
So all those things are different. So
Back to the auntie.
The auntie.
Auntie
wa
Auntie Kitenge top to bottom.
Tena ya blue.
Nakwambia auntie sat on that nazi.
Auntie alipiga masama sword. Akatuambia unafaa ukune nazi hivi.
When she did it nicely, by the way.
Akapiga sama sword na.
So it was like sex education.
Yes.
I think it was in a wedding. Ceremony. Where she did it nice. Actually, ndo ale mkunga, yeah?
Yeah, mkunga, yeah. That's what they do. Like, they train you on how to. But, okay, ladies, let's just be honest. Do we do these things? Like, ata baada ya watu kuonyesha, are those some of these things realistic?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Mwenzangu kuna nazi.
Kuna
usiniangalie kama
nakuna.
Hata yeye mwenyewe anajua nazi na kunaga.
nazi nao nakuna. Wow.
He can attest
I'm
that
not picturing you with the mbuzi. I am not.
Don't picture me with the
Me
movie.
what I'm picturing, I can't say it.
Me, I could not until.
Thank you,
Catherine.
Catherine.
Thank you,
Anyway, my week has been nice. My
Amen.
week has been beautiful. I wanted to talk about that lady for kunaring nazi because I saw the video I think like 5 times.
You have
I
a
know-
video.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Like I get on this platform, she's there. She trended like
Alikula
the
nasi
day.
yo mama.
It seems she was doing a good job.
She was
Yeah,
doing a
she's
good
doing
job.
a good job.
Anyway, my week has been a beautiful one. Like imeisha masiku za kimbia jamani, but it has been a beautiful week. I've spent most of my evenings watching documentary. Yes, since I watched Painkiller, I think ilinifungua akili. I've been
Yeah.
seeing things from a different perspective, and I took time to go on YouTube, and I was watching so many documentaries about drugs, on how people are suffering from drug addiction, on how it's actually affecting people, and honestly, it is a crisis. If we don't watch out in the next, I'd say like 2-3 years, we're going to lose so many people on drugs. Yeah, at the moment the States is losing at least 300,000 people on drugs in an year. Yes, 300,000.
That's a number.
And from the documentary I was watching, they were saying in the States, in every 10 minutes, someone dies from drug overdose.
Wow, that's very
Yes,
so bad.
it is bad. To be honest, the situation is really bad. And not only that, I took time to watch for here in Kenya now. Wait,
Mambo inachemka.
what I saw. I don't know why am I even watching this, but try and watch the documentary, see what is really happening. And I was talking to someone who were actually sharing a conversation. Akaniambia, achana na drugs, go and watch about poverty in Africa. So I went and watched about poverty in Africa on that evening, and I was watching about poverty in Burundi. Burundi. You remember Burundi?
There's Rwanda and Burundi.
There's Rwanda and Burundi, but people don't always talk about Burundi.
Yeah.
it's
Have you ever
just so-
noticed?
Yeah.
Have you realized you said Burundi? Then I was like, Rwanda, Burundi. Is it not the same country or something?
No.
But we just saw it in geography GXC, I think.
And
But
that's
they go
it,
hand in
that's
hand.
it.
Like it has to be Rwanda, Burundi. It doesn't
But-
go like Burundi
Yeah,
or
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Because it divide, they divide.
They divided.
Oh.
During
I
that
know
time,
someone
they
from
divided.
Burundi, and the country is not that developed.
Where? In Burundi, an average person earns $15 per month.
A month.
Yes,
A month.
a month. $15. An average person has at least 5 kids. To them, children are wealth. So they still have that mentality. The more kids you have, the more wealthier you are. People there are living in houses made of paper. Guys, go check a video, Poverty in
In
Burundi.
2023.
Yes, the video I think was shot last year. Yeah, it's a recent video, but inaonyesha nakwambia kuna umaskini wewe. Kule watu hawatembei na viatu.
What?
Yeah, you see, you cannot imagine
But
all
you
this
know-
happening, but it does happen. You can imagine you are paid $15 in a month. A shower gel is worth $18.
But they guys, talking of shower gels, okay, you finished. I got a plug.
Yes.
I did.
So you can imagine there, like palm oil. Niliona wakisema palm oil goes for $28.
So why do you have to work for
But
a
they're
whole month for $15? Because your math is not working out.
Yeah.
Trust you me, guys.
So who's using a shower gel there? The president.
Not even the shower gel. If palm oil is $28 and you're earning $15, meaning your salary cannot even buy you cooking oil. Why are you even working in the first
Okay, I
place?
think maybe wanna buy in small quantity. Unaona kama kitambo tulikuwa tuna mafuta ya dala, mafuta uta shilingi 5. So I think in that perspective, so if they change the money into their currency, maybe their currency is so low.
It's so low.
So maybe unaweza inunua at 5 bob kama vile tulikuwa tunanunua kitambo, but sasa ni kidogo. Yani you can't live a lavish lifestyle.
What I actually got to understand is we need to appreciate our country. Our country is developed.
Yes.
People don't have electricity. They don't have smartphones. Like smartphone nini. They don't have smartphones, they don't have electricity. They use bicycles. Unaona venye huku kwetu motorbike ndo nyingi na magari. Wao ni bicycle. Like if you have a bicycle, you are wealthy. Yes. People move with bicycles for 10 kilometers, 11 kilometers. So go and watch these documentaries. Actually, now I'm moving away from Netflix movies, or if I go back to Netflix, it's documentaries, so that I can actually understand what is really happening outside in the world.
But Anita, you told me when I'm listening to these things, it's opening my third eye. You
Yeah.
remember?
Yes, yes.
You remember you telling me I'm opening up my third eye, and I was like, because you remember the documentary I was watching for Al Jazeera. And up until that time, Kajamenye, too much knowledge is too much exposure.
Yes, it is.
So I don't know if I'm ready for all this, because what I was watching, and being my father is into religion, I'm a family, personally I'm also into religion, it was like giving me a lot of questions. I even questioned a lot of things, so I was like, I'm not ready for this. I don't want to end up.
If you start watching these documentaries, you need to be very open-minded.
Yeah.
And one thing you get to know, you never reason the same as a normal person.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know,
So
I
you'll be
think at
having
times
different arguments.
these people who are shooting this documentary, they want to give us the other side of things. It could be positive or negative.
Negative,
You have told us so much about Burundi in the few minutes that we have talked, but maybe there's so many positive things about Burundi.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Are they giving us the perspective that they want us to see? It's like when you come to Mombasa, umeongelea kusoma mateja. I know I've seen them like being brought up in Bogolulu. There's some places that you go and you find out mateja wako hapo na wamejidunga, if they are like that. But they still in Mombasa some good places.
So
is it
someone
that
can,
is it that they are just giving us perspective? But
So
that perspective.
on the same note, someone can come and shoot that from Bogolulu or another place.
Ama Kisau.
And concentrate on the Mateja, Wezi, Okwali Kwanza, such things. And then we'll be like, Mombasa,
Mombasa ni
no.
mbaya.
But there is so much, there's so many positive things about Mombasa. I'm saying this because I know someone who has been going to, what is this country? Congo. He's a friend. He does business in Congo. And he says Congo is pretty. Congo is mashallah. Congo, if you want gold, real gold and cheaply, go to Congo. But let us go back to our television and the documentaries you see about Congo. Can we even try to go to Congo?
No.
But this
Because
guy,
you're already terrified.
he does business in Congo. He says like in Kinshasa is very safe. You can go there, do your business and come back. So yes, it opens your third eye. It makes you think and see things differently. But you should remember, these people shooting this, they want you to see things in a, there's a
From the
message
perspective
that
that
they are
they want,
bringing
yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Well, that's actually true. That's why we're actually saying it's the other side of life that they're actually showing us.
That we don't
Because
know.
let's say, for instance, someone who's in abroad or someone who's not come to Mombasa, what do they know? It is sandy, it is beachy, there are nice hotels. But another thing that they don't know, that there are places in Mombasa whereby you cannot just walk like that. There's insecurity and all that, which is something that is in every other country.
Yeah.
So I think the documentaries give us the two sides of the coin. There's the good and the bad. So wewe ndo utachagua which one are you going to go with. But generally it has been a beautiful week, a lot of watching, and I'm still going to watch so many documentaries. I'm going to watch so many actually I'm on a journey of wanting to know what is really happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because what we just know is this, but what is really behind the scenes, So that is a journey I'm embarking on, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
There's another one we were watching on climate change. So it was so nice. Yeah, it starts from volcano, tsunami, and these are real stories.
And by they talking
Yeah.
of which, is it El Nino that is coming?
Yeah,
So we should be expecting El Nino. Yeah.
So ensure you live in an area that is high in terms of ground, that has drainage, so that hiyo wakati ikifika, jamani, vitu vyako visibebwe na maji.
Talking of El Nino and the drainage in Mombasa, no comment.
It's the ghetto.
Maybe what happened with drainage?
Sijui walisahau walikula pesa ya drainage. Mimi hata sielewi. Yaani hata kwa mababi, yaani unashtuka.
Do you know
Unashtuka.
what happened with the drainage? Anita, previously when we moved in to our current place, when you were coming, was there any water on the way?
Yeah.
No,
No,
very little.
no.
Or like before.
Yeah, before
there's no water.
And currently,
Yeah,
You imagine
there
that.
is.
Yeah, you know why? You see the person who is building that house there where there's the water. You imagine the kwenda inanga hivyo. But so ukishaweka nyumba na hiyo maji hujaionyesha pale inaenda, what happens? Si inafika tu hapo kwa barabara
Baki tu hapo. So I think the problem is the construction of the houses.
Man, the planning. Mombasa does not have a plan. People are just building with no plan. Yeah. You see, like now, say ile na barabara venye inajengwa, si bambu ile na
There's no drainage. Hamna drainage yo barabara yote.
But
that is the first thing they need to have put. Because the minute it rains,
inatoka Mombasa mpaka Malindi. Sasa
barabara
itakuaje? Na itakorodiwa barabara yote. It's going to be new, but it's going to be corroded because you all know what to do.
What do we say?
What to do?
It is Mombasa for us.
We're enjoying the good moments and the good parts. The rest we are leaving to God.
Lakini mwachia Mungu mambo mengi.
Sasa tufanye nini wadau?
Unapambana nayo.
Nimemwachia Mungu. At the end of the day we leave so much to God.
Leo tukajibu. Yani
no comment.
So
guys, Anita, tell us about our topic for today.
And our topic for today is back to school.
Yeah.
In quotes. In quotes. Haturudi shule, lakini tunarudi shule.
Tunarudi shule.
Yeah.
We are going back to memory lane.
We are taking a trip down back to memory lane to check on how we actually lived back in high school, primary, campus, and the things that you actually remember, the good and the bad. Stay tuned, it's going to be interesting.
So you know what, guys, you see that memory that maybe you want to share with someone about your schooling and you just can't, or there's just no platform for you to share. Comments. If you are watching this until here, we haven't started, but I know it's going to be motor fire.
Yeah.
Please comment. Comment hapo chini.
Yeah, comment. So before we start, guys, I want to take you down memory lane. So I want you guys to tell me what's the earliest memory that you have in your brain of when you were like so tiny, so young. What's the earliest?
For me, what is the earliest? I'm trying to think. Okay, mine is not really very positive because I have been a very sick baby. I was a very, very sick baby. So I have memories of hospitals. I think most of my childhood I spent in the hospital. So I have memories of hospitals, doctors, drips, medication. I'm even trying to think right now anything that I can remember from way, way, way back. But that is the memory that comes. So,
Sorry about that. What about you, Lenta?
Me? My memory is I was a chubby baby. That is one. And I loved fries. Haya mashavu yajaanza juzi ni ya utotoni. Yamekuwa tu hapo. And I always loved fries. Yani mimi na chips hivi. I think ningekidnapiwa juu ya chips.
Unaona venye kuku anatupwa kwa nani? Ungetupwa chipoka. Ukija mpaka ndani ya nyumba.
I was a baby who loved fries. I don't know. And also my parents made it very accessible. I would find a way of convincing my mom I could have fries maybe asubuhi, jioni, or my dad would come with them every other evening. But my memory is that life was really good up until we had another kid. So things actually changed. But life was really good. I was this kid who would always go out with their dad. Me, I used to go out with my dad like every other time. Although my mom used to have issues with it, tutarudi late, sijafanya homework, viatu sijui ziko wapi, ndo tuanze kupanga uniform, kuna kitabu haikuwa covered, and it's Sunday at 9 p.m. So my mom always had an issue with that, but it was a lovely childhood. I would go and do it again.
Oh, so for me, it's actually that the fact that I used to wake up every day and have breakfast with my parents. Like I used to wake up, I remember even the house that we lived in, go to my mother's bedroom. Like you can nani kidogo nalala hapo chini. Naitana mom, then the third time she wakes up, my dad is awake. We used to have a dining table. Your dining table go tunakaa hapo. Tunakula. Those are the days that I used to have cornflakes for breakfast. Up until
You knew how
baby number
they were.
imagine being the only child is fun for 8 years. And then do you know what thing I used to do to my dad at night? Tunawatch alafu najifanya nimelala hapo chini na kutana nibeba na nipeleka kwa kitanda na nifunika. Guy! Hey!
The magic is not happening anymore.
But I usually say I hope our kids will get to experience
I
that.
would do that to my kid over and over again. I would like carry them to bed, try and read them a story. Do you know nowadays it's different? You try and read them a story. Yeah, make it a routine. Like they have a night routine. Yeah, and be present. Like be a present
Be a
parent.
present
And that's
parent,
one thing I
yeah.
appreciate my parents for my childhood is like I think I saw my dad every night, every morning. I saw my parents every day there. That's one thing I appreciate my parents for, and I would want to be a present parent for my kids, and also my partner to be like a present person for our kids. Yeah.
That's good. Let's take down a trip down memory lane to primary school. Where ulishika masikio? Mbona
Hapa.
haurudishi?
Hey.
Kulikuwa na ile style sijui unaingiza hivi.
Si hivi hapa, hii mkono ingia hapa,
hivi,
alafu
hivi,
ushike masikio.
Uende hivi.
Ingie hapa
Lakini
katikati
yenyewe.
alafu ushike. Alafu matako isikue chini.
Ibaki
Matako inue juu ili uke juu. That was trauma.
That is
What I remember
torture.
in primary, sasa ile after you have done your exam, let's say it's math, then there's 100 to 0. So you'll be canned according to the percentage that you got. So 198 is 1. All of you, 1 stroke. Yes. 196, it's 2. All of you,
Nyote.
2 strokes.
Class mzima.
Class nzima.
Wewe tumechapwa.
So imagine uko na kadhate 30.
Utaifikiwa lini?
Ukifikiwa hata you are not even feeling pain. By then we have been canned in primary school to an extent that I wasn't feeling pain.
Uliweka vitabu kwenye
Hapana,
Unakuwa
sijaweka.
sugu.
Si hata sugu. Like nimechapwa sahi, nimechapwa nyingi, hadi leo ni next nikichapwa sisikii uchungu.
Si ndio hiyo kwa sugu, ski. Kwani sugu ni nini? Sugu ni you have no feelings anymore in that place.
I was beaten. Me, I was the kind that so our teachers, they used to do it like this. Kama umechapwa sana, watu wanaweza kukusaidia. Like now, yes.
Hadi ulikuwa unakapitia aje?
Yes. So tuseme umepata 30. Alafu ile wa 98 alichapwa B. So wanaweza kukusaidia.
Anaweza volunteer.
That
person will be my best friend.
Watu walikuwa
Now this
wanajitolea.
is the moment that uko class 8 and class 6 boyfriend
Boyfriend.
acheze kama yeye.
Oh, guys.
Na sikujitokeza unamjamia.
Sasa yeye mwenyewe labda yeye ndo ako na 30, wewe utajitokeza. That is the question, wewe utajitokeza kweli?
Tegemea na mapenzi. Maanake mapenzi ya wakati huo wanakaa ride or die. Ride or die.
Wow,
But I didn't have a boyfriend in primary.
also I didn't have a boyfriend in primary.
Yeah, me too. Wewe hiyo wakati.
Hey. Okay, the only thing I remember is sisi kwetu ilikuwa kila wiki mko na cut class 8. Walimu wote wanakuja wanakaa hapo mbele mpaka nani. Alafu marks zinaanza kusomwa hapo. Like nani fulani. Aya, hawa ni wa huku. Unaanza kuchapwa. Alafu mademu kuchapwa matako. Mlikuwa na ile ati mademu kuchapwa rasa inamaanisha that you never have kids. Sisi tulikuwa tunaambia, if you beat me the ass and not the ass. If you beat me behind I'll not have children. That was the notion. So tulikuwa na depa mwingine alikuwa mkali, alikuwa anachapa huku mwisho hivi dole. Huku mwisho sasa alikuwa anachukua kakini mama. Alafu
Yeye anafanya
alafu
like amemiss lakini amekuchapa.
alafu anakuambia if ukitoa huyo mkono hapo naanza. Lakini what was that? Lakini I think hizo canes zilitusaidia wadau. Do you know say watu hawachapwi
Afadhali
shule?
wasichapwe. I don't think you use pain what are you teaching your kids? Like
Yeah.
you can't control
You're
them,
teaching them
or
fear.
the only way to explain something to them is through pain. That is very wrong.
It's wrong. Like for me, I don't remember when my dad, like I can count the number of times that my dad has beaten me. Like he would talk me through things, and I think that's the only best way to put sense into someone instead of you inflicting pain
Yeah.
on them. Because pain, you're just hardening them, but you're not dealing with the emotion, and it's the emotion that is affected here. So you'd rather talk things out, not because they are kids that they don't understand, they do understand. Mtoto anajuanga usishike, nimekwambia usishike, na ile mzazi wako ni mkali mpaka akipatia jicho hivi unajua kenye tu amesema.
That look.
Anaongea na macho.
Wageni wako hapo, uko tu hapo unaangalia tu hiyo chapati. That look.
Well.
So there's this time we used to go to church when I was young, and my younger sister was so stubborn. She was spoiled also because we didn't have last good for a long time. So alikuwa anasumbua. So you know what my mom did? Tuko church tunaimba, yeye anasumbua. Mamangu anampa macho bado hasikii. Mama akamwambia, "Kuja mama tuende." Akamshika. Akaenda naye kwa choo. Sitaisahau. Alishikia masikio hivyo akainia juu. Akamwambia turudi kanisani. Mtu alinyamaza service mzima. Joy mpaka leo anakumbuka, like okay, mtu amekusumbua, mtu anafanya nini? And then you know when children are throwing tantrums in public, like utaki kuonekana you are a bad parent. So unajua, mama kuja nikuoneshe kwenye tunaenda.
Hakimu, inafanya masikio wa uchungu. Alafu unajua masikio uchungu wa masikio huaishi. Inafanya you can literally hear your heartbeat through the air.
So mimi najua kama mamangu akikupatia ngatu jicho hivi, unajua tu Kenya anasema, unatulia,
I have a friend who was telling me, like, we millennials, Aki, we were not brought up. We were abused.
I agree.
We were abused.
I agree. Mimi ilifika mahali shule tunaambia na tuweke vitunguu. Nyinyi mliweka vitunguu kwa makwapa?
Nini hapa?
No faint. Aujeka vitunguu.
It works.
Sikuona mtu akifaint.
Okay, I hope hamtanicheka. Okay, this is something. Should I say it or not?
Wait. Sisi tulikuwa tuweka vitunguu. Ati ndo mwalimu anichape, ni faint, watu wadhani nimekufa, afukuzwe.
It works. I think I'll try vitunguu today.
No, mwalimu afukuzwe shule. Yani someone to lose their job.
No, but the idea of mwalimu afukuzwe is after the kid has fainted. So I wanted to know, has anyone ever fainted?
I didn't see anyone faint.
But mama,
Kids will always be kids. Kids will always be kids.
Aki tulikata vitunguu, tukaeka huko.
Nani aliwapatia idea?
A fellow kid. Ati mwalimu ametuchapa sana, ametuzoea. Tutafanya nini? Tukata vitunguu tuweke huko. Akikuchapa uanguke tuanze fanya hivi.
Sisi kuna mwalimu alikuwa anaitwa Mr. Nyongesa. Hata sasa hivi sema
kwani wanakwanga shule nzima, hata sisi tulikuwa na Mr. Nyongesa.
Mr. Nyongesa alikuwa ananyonga. Wewe mwalimu. Yani children he was not anything si kunyonga, like alikuwa strict sana, alikuwa na chapa, alikuwa kuna wale walimu, like looking back, like you had
I think anyone with the name Nyongesa is just problematic. Ours was the same. Na alikuwa mfupi. Hata tulikuwa mfupi.
We're short teachers. So our math teacher back in primary alikuwa mfupi, like the mfupi kind of dwarf. So we had this lady, she was big, like no, gigantic. So when she faints, why am I laughing? So akienda kuchapwa. So the teacher is here, then the girl is like here. So what she used to do, anafanya kwa kichwa ya mwalimu. So, but it's not her fault that she's tall. The teacher is super short, like short sana. I don't want to hivi. So the
Wana mimi
teacher,
nishukishe wewe upande.
so mwalimu alikuwa fanya hivyo, shikalie mkono, then yoshuka nayo hivi. Alafu ule day unajua ni mkubwa, so akona nguvu anakaza hivi mkono.
Mwalimu yupanda.
Mwalimu kama
Kamera
So the teacher is here and
the teacher, how can I explain? See, this is the student.
Mwalimu sasa
The teacher
chapa, you panda una mkono, na mwingine you chapa, you panda kaba na
like
like a movie.
No, it was nice. Sio mwalimu alikuwa anapenda kutuchapa sana.
Na kwa nini walimu wafupi wana shida?
Talking of walimu wafupi, kuna mwalimu tuliyetuanga tukiwa high school. Alikuja for only one day. Mwalimu alikuja class. It was a mixed group. Watu wameketi kwa class. Nilisikia tu mwalimu panda juu ya meza hatukuoni bana, na alikuwa mwanamke. Alitoka akilia na ndio
That is so bad.
Ati mwalimu panda juu ya
hatukuoni bana.
Is that a backbencher?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Self-esteem sure. Really sure. Like
What if the kid was just honest, hakuwa anamuona?
But now how he said it.
Hakuwa na.
Ama
How
angesema
do you say
mwalimu naomba
I was not
Darasani
mwalimu
hapa.
panda juu ya meza
Meza
bwana
hatuoni.
tuoni.
okay, it's just being, it's real and raw. That's how it was, but it was not the right way to communicate it.
Yeah, it's not the right
It
way.
was it's,
So
okay,
this
it's
was
regarded
like
as disrespect
Respect, yeah.
in the previous era, but the kids that we have now in Gen Z generation, I'm talking out, I'm giving out my opinions. Those are my opinions.
Where?
How
Dude,
trust I?
I was watching a video on Facebook of a school abroad in the States. The teacher was writing on the board. Mtu yeye alichukua tu kiatu.
I saw it.
Uliona akarusha. Uliona of a female teacher. Wow. They ranted for like 10 minutes, just back and forth, back and forth. Do you know that lady is very patient? Here in Africa.
Ngokula makofi. Kesi baada.
And then the teacher anaambia mwalimu, kisha ekele hiyo mguu juu ya kiti. Anaambia mwalimu, ati, that is not my shoe. That is not my shoe. Prove it, it's mine. Ati, the other one has no shoe, so this one has no shoe, that one has shoe. So this is, ndio yenye umerusha pale. Mwalimu mpaka akamvalisha.
Like
Amekelea
to
tu
make sure
mguu.
it's fitting.
Akamvalisha, then amekelea tu mguu. Akaambia toa yasma stoki. It is my right, you cannot tell me to leave class. Yani nilikuwa naona hiyo video na chemka.
Imagine why we were in
Unachemka.
school. Ufanye kitu kama hiyo. In the school that I was not hii yenu mjinga kwa mwalimu panda juu ya meza. Ile yes.
Expulsion.
Ni ngumi na
I think
mwalimu.
umepelekwa tu kama ICU hivi.
Staff room nzima inakuchapa mwanzo. Staff room nzima inaanza kukuchapa.
Where do you even get the
Alafu sasa ndo unakuwa
energy
suspended.
The audacity.
of even talking to that teacher? You only talk when you are answering a
A
question.
question. Dude, who dem
And you know that is
alitolewa
wrong.
class after the lady asked for the administration ite polisi. So the police came, ndo alitoa huyu mtoto class. The teacher did not leave. Alikaa tu hapo wakabishana. Uzuri, someone was recording. So someone recorded the whole thing. It was crazy. Now that is abroad. And this kid is not even 14, 15. Yeah. And a girl. Mwalimu akawaambia, if you continue with that behavior, it's only two things. You're going to end up in jail or you're going to end up 6 feet under. And she was a black woman.
So you hit different.
Hey, it's different. She talks. Yani, I really felt her. If I were her, I lose that job. Right? Come on, Maya. I leave that job.
Okay, so ladies, high school sasa, umefika high school. What was the first culture shock yenye nikuhit hivi kwa kichwa? Ndio jua kweli huku mambo ni tofauti. Siku yenye nilikuwa niko huku siku amchapwi, kwa high school tulikuwa tunachapwa. Si ndio? Sure.
Si zote, bra. Si tumechapwa.
Si tumechapwa.
Mimi nimechapwa.
High school was punishment.
Si tumechapwa, tumepewa punishment.
But the idea of not being caned came in when we were Form 2. Ndo gava ikasema watu
Itategemea mwaka
wasichapwe.
nilisoma. Mimi form 1 tulikuwa tunachapwa. Itategemea mwaka nilisoma.
Si hatuko.
Okay, mimi nilienda shule mbili. So the first school hatukuwa tunachapwa. But the second school, at some point, we had teachers from Western. I will say this, we had teachers from Western. So I don't know why the school was hiring very many teachers from Western. They came with their culture ya kuchapa watu. Alafu tukaanza kuchapwa. Before they came, hatukuwa tunachapwa.
It was only punishment.
Yeah, punishment, yes. But after that, talking of culture shock, actually my first culture shock was in primary. I was in primary school, to primary school, yeah. Then I went to a private school. School yenye watoto wanaongea Kizungu.
Na mapua.
And my Kizungu is here, is come, is go, is still.
Na sasa uko Parangoto.
And that is class 6 actually. Kizungu yangu ni ile is here, is come, is go. And here kids can construct a sentence in English. Na confidence ya kusimama kusoma Bible verses kwa assembly. Mimi ndanga nimetoka huko Kamukunji sijui Kamunini primary school my friend. So that school hapo ndo nilichapwa vizuri sasa hapo kwa hiyo shule. The first thing you go there, you give them your targets. They are written there. Then it's not a mission school, but it's owned by a church. So the first day or the first week, you are prayed for, really prayed for. So yes, that kind of praying for. Then hasa hakuna shetani. Akili yako kama imekataa kushika ni ya, and you are just told there with your parents. Shetani hakuna.
Is it a boarding school?
No, it's a day school. Hakuna shetani. So from there, it is learning and killing. Hapa ndio nilichapwa. I even missed my primary school online.
The previous one.
The previous one, yes. So you go to such a school, kids can speak in English, they can read their textbook, in primary English, they can read very well. Then after reading, there is dictation. Grace, do I even know? I'm in class 6. Do I even know how to write any word in English? So wajuanga ile ya primary school ni wale wawili wakishika pale tunasonga nao. So me, I went to that school, I was in class 6, it's like I didn't know anything.
Like you starting afresh.
Yeah, like I was starting afresh. So the owner of the school, akakuwa ananipeleka to special attention. Dictation, mimi nilikuwa napata 3, watu wanapata 10. So wow. That is where it started for me.
So ladies, I just wanted to ask you a question. Which was your favorite subject in school?
English.
Science.
Science. Yes. Science.
So you did biology, physics, and chem?
No, I did biochem, and I passed really well.
I mean English, followed by theory.
Science all the way from primary. I think primary.
Me all the way from primary was English. Like I knew that I loved English. And did so well in English. Yeah.
Science for me.
For me, English. Anytime, any day.
Even now. English and theory.
And your worst?
My worst. Maths or 2.
I loved mathematics when I was in primary, but when I got to high school, drill of table, course, syntax. Hizo tu tulikuwa tunasomea nini? Wakumbuka course?
Yeah, course, term, log, yeah.
Log. Unakumbuka? Tulikuwa tunasomea nini?
No, I think ungekuwa engineer, maybe ungeelewa. That is always my plan.
But they would have asked me. They would have asked me if I want to be an engineer so that I can major in that.
Yeah. That's why maybe we have CBC right now.
I think CBC is relevant.
Tungepewa hiyo option nakuta tungekuwa ni engineer. Tulikuwa tunasoma kwa sababu ya okay, some people study because their parents wanted them to study some things.
So you too, it was math?
Yeah, math for high school. I know, me I hated math. And it was frustrating. The teacher was not nice. He was short, arrogant. Yani he was from that Nyongesa part of the country. So yani he was not encouraging. You know, subjects like maths, you need to be nice to the kids, encouraging, motivate them that yes, it's difficult, but let's try and do it. You try, you know, lakini yeye mtarushwa makaratasi hapo, mtaongeleshwa vibaya. So the
do you know even teachers have a way of making you love a subject?
Yeah.
Because from my first school, I also went to two schools in high school. So the first school, I used to hate math. Guy, our teacher was like, she was a lady. Then she had gone to, I don't know, India, China, won those awards for teachers. So, hakuna passion hapo. So she's the kind of teacher you ask her, Madam, I've not understood. She's like, what have you not understood? It is just this and this and this. Like, it was so easy for her, but for me it was at 0.
Oh, she didn't have the patience.
She didn't have the patience at all. But in my second school, I think mwalimu ni mwenye labda alianza certificate, diploma, like I can grow. This teacher could make math very simple.
But me, I always say there's a thing with female teachers. I don't know.
I think math was very, very simple. Aduna shanga ai nini nilikuwa sielewani. This teacher alikuwa ni mwenye kujaelewa, he'll come there and explain to you alone. Na ni ile sijui how many minutes za class alone. Then math became interesting. I did well, but my worst subject Kiswahili. Shamirisho. Sijui mapaji, sijui matawi. What was it? Was it really necessary?
Do you know it's a thing?
Vitenzi.
Do you know it's a thing?
Ngeli.
Do you know that it's a thing that watu wa Mombasa huwa wanamuka Kiswahili natural?
Na hii Kiswahili yenu yote
Atuambia
mnayoongea.
tu kweli Kiswahili yetu kuna shamirisho shule.
Iko na shamirisho.
Iko na
hisia.
Kile ng'o,
Kila
vingongo, vinini.
Niambie kina
Kiunganishi.
kitenganishi.
Kinini kisikizishi. Hii Kiswahili umekisikiza.
Ni nini kikusikitishacho?
So, let me just say something. I think the course
Was it
necessary? The course the turn was more relevant than the mashaz, mashamirisho or what.
I wish hata wangefanya Kiswahili kama ni compulsory, wangetutafuta kitu kingine like home science. Home science has come in handy in real life now. You know, I did home science and it has come in handy in real life. Like
You look like a home science person. She looks like a home
Yeah,
science person.
yeah,
Why?
you do.
I don't know. Like if I were asked to just say, she did home science.
really?
Yeah.
Because I'm always so handy.
Yeah, I think you look like a home science
I
person.
did home science too.
You?
Yeah. Really, I did home science.
Ulifanya
Inside the
kupika?
class. Nilipika,
KCSE?
Yeah.
Ulikuwa wengi ndani ya darasa ama kwa dirisha hivi?
Haya.
Wow.
I cooked.
Mlifanya practical gani?
Tulipika ilikuwa class of 2012. So tulipika ya mapilau or something. Tukashona.
Maapron.
Yeah. Home science was
Home
nice.
science was
Home
so
science-
nice and it was the easiest. Like,
Home
if
science.
it's not relate.
You know how I came to do home science. That is why maybe unasema I don't look like I did home science. I did home science in I think Form 3, second term and Form 4. Form 1 and 2 and the first term of home science. Form 3 I need to do home science because from my first school I wasn't doing home science.
There was no
Yes,
that's
so I came to this school. I had options: business,
Home science.
agriculture.
Agriculture.
No, business, agriculture, French or home science. Hata utachukua gani?
Home
Home
science.
science ni kama ni
Business
kupika na
utachukua
kushona.
notes wewe.
No. Kupika na kushona. Nitashindwa kupika na kushona. Then I did Form 3 second term to Form 4.
Looking back sahi naona kama home science ilizaida mambo mengi. Kama home science walikuwa wanasema usiweke nguo zako kwa jua. Usivae nguo kama wewe ni mnono usivae nguo stripes za kwenda hivi na mambo ya stripes za kwenda hivi. If you're long they are close your nose. Yani home science came in handy yani in a lot of things.
Home
So
science was
it plays-
practical.
Yeah, it
plays
was
a part
practical,
in
yeah.
design, fashion
Yeah,
design.
in fashion design because you design clothes and you tailor them unashona na mkono. Si ndio?
Yeah.
Unashona na machine pia. Yeah.
Then they just tell you maybe this wall, if you want to clean your wall, you should do it this way. You should, nice.
Kama ni nguo yako imepata ya paint unafaa uitoe hivi like home science ilikuwa inakupatia yani it's something you can relate.
So let me say, we would actually advise someone who wants to do fashion and design to
Yeah.
start with home science.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Personally, I did computer. Wale tulikuwa tunapotea computer lab. In the evening, watu wakichapa, si tuko computer lab tumechill, listening to music, chatting,
Facebook.
Yes. Hizo zote, we had unlimited access to all those things. Computer was interesting, though it needed a lot of attention. Attention mob sana. Most of the times ungepata unasahau hizi subjects zingine, you focus on computer. Yeah, it needed a lot of attention, but zero regret. Zero regret. Zero regret. Right. Your best high school experience?
My best high school experience was going for funkies.
Kula mkate na soda.
Yani ukisikia tu kuna hatakuwa tunaenda funky kwa sababu ya nani tu kwani tu honest tu hapa. Funky ulikuwa unaenda funky kwa sababu ya dunda. Unajua kuna time ya entertainment na bado kuna wavulana utatongozwa my friend. Utatongozwa. Utatoka huko na mableza mpya. Utatoka huko na masweta. Utatoka huko na manamba. Unaandikwa pako huko kwa mwili
Surely.
That was fun. Interacting, socializing, because me naturally I'm a social being. Like, okay, alafu sasa my first high school was a girls school, so huko ndo nilikuwa naenjoy funky. Like mimi nasemanga usipeleke msho private school hizi za nani just because you feel like you're doing them a favor. Mpeleke kwa hizo shule zenye zimejaa show 1000 huko waende waelewe life iko social. I still have friends of mine that I still talk to that we were in that high school, and I only went from form 1 and form 2 in that high school.
Really?
Yeah, and then kapwa sasa high school was fun. I didn't kufanya unakuwa G like you, it's like hapo katikati unatoka kwa utoto, ujinga inaanza kutolewa, and then unakuwa kidogo unaanza kujielewa, ndio unaanza kuwa msichana. Nilifika form 1 term 1 kufika hivi shule yenye tulikuwa tuko ilikuwa ya huko Kitui, so kunapanga na hizi mimba. So what we used to do form 1 ile mnakuwa idol week 1 week 2 kingoja wenzeni wako admit. Guess what we did? Nilijitoboa masikio ya pili yenye simangi kuli hadi wa leo. That is high school for you. That's what we did. Like high school was something else.
Yours, Landa, your best high school?
I don't know. I think I will go with my first school. The very same way I said I went to two schools. Also, it was different for me. My first school, even if we meet with people who I went to the same school with, my first school, and they discuss about me with people who I went to the second school, they'll be talking to very different people.
Yeah.
My first school, I was that girl. So you want my best experience? It's not really the best, but maybe I can share it. It's going to be funny. There was this time. Let me just talk about my first suspension. Suspension. So we were told. Apparently, we were just like a group of I think 6 girls. The same dorm. Yeah. So all of a sudden we were told that we are making lots of story. We cannot sleep together in that place. We are making it uncomfortable for other people. So we were told it was a must that we are shifting. They are shifting us from that Chalazima. Sisi ni nani? Tukakataa. Hatuhami, tumesema hatuhami. Tukakuwa suspension, tukaenda nyumbani.
Just because of that?
Yeah. High school uko na process kwa sababu ya kujinga.
Tukaenda tukarudi, but you know, tukahama tu.
For the sake of peace.
Not really peace. You know, if your parents akikuja, you know, mzazi akwambia sasa unajua, kubali tu sasa hiyo ni nini and then it was a good school, a very good school. Actually it's among the best schools in Taita Taveta County. Yeah, very good school. Yeah. So this experience now. So people had gone for what is it called? Midterm. So in our school, you either go for we were allowed to go for midterm, but I didn't want to go home for midterm. So also my other friends, they didn't go. Sasa watu wameenda midterm kule, wameenda wamekula vizuri, sisi tumebaki pale. So tunafanyaje? Tukaenda tukaiba spinach kwa shamba ya agriculture kule. Tukaenda tukavunja dirisha ya science room. I know I'm sharing this story. Yeah. Tukavunja dirisha ya science room, tukaingia, tukapika, tukabuy it was spaghetti. Yes, we made it in the science room. I wasn't doing science at that time, by the way. So tukaenda, tukapika, tukamaliza. Yeah, tukakula, everything ikaenda tu hivyo. Dirisha was navunjika every other time. So I don't any shetani. Wale the mistress, they were going round. Yeah. I don't know what happened. They were just like a pile of clothes there. So akiyo madam aliguza tu hivi nguo moja, and then there was spinach. So one thing we didn't know, in that area it is only our school that grows spinach and sells it to the village. Wow. Spinach imetoa hapo tumenunua kwa kibanda gani? Kwanza spinach. We didn't know until then. We didn't know kibanda gani. Huko chini. Tuonyesheni. Mlipikaje? So at least one of our friend had access to the science room. But we didn't say science room because we were not science students. Yeah. So tukaongea na madhe wa kitchen, akatupikia, madhe hakutufail. But sasa the only way for us to access that spinach ni kama tumeiba kwa shamba. So we accepted. So you were told we should apologize at the assembly because there's no need of going home, then you should apologize. Sisi ni wakina nani?
You refused.
Tukakubali, but we wanted to apologize in style.
Hata mbona pani.
Tunapandishwa nini? Tufukuzwe basi. Tushazoea yani, I'm telling you. So we wanted to apologize in style. So we went at the assembly ground. I think we were 6. Yeah, we were 6. Then we sang, Sibe, Ukiiba. It was a vicious school, remember? People laughed. So it wasn't really an apology. It was like a joke now. To be our punishment of the year.
What did you do?
We were told to go and fetch manure from the cow, like direct from the cow. Then you take it to the farm. Then the manure should be your height. So your manure ni ile unachota hivi kama mabuzi kwa hivi all over. Juu ni ile tu direct.
No, what your gloves
For who? At gloves. Gloves. Tulipewa inaitwaje ile?
Shovel.
Yes, that one. And then you use your bucket to carry the manure.
There's no wheelbarrow.
Which wheelbarrow?
Si shukuru wa mwanzo ulikuwa na bucket. Mimi
Hiyo ilikuwa ni punishment. Upewe wheelbarrow, hiyo ni punishment sure. Hiyo ni luxury. You carry it with your bucket until it's your size, my friend. Tumefanya kazi.
Akipoleni. But do you have spinach?
Looking back.
Spinach.
Sasa hiyo ukipoa huwezi taka kukula.
We are sorry.
And you?
No, me I had fun by
It
the
was
way.
fun.
Me I had fun.
Sisi punishment zetu zilikuwa unapewa gunia ya mahindi ama ya maharagwe. So ulikuwa unaomba Mungu upate tu ya mahindi kwa sababu inanga na nini. Gunia.
Uchambue.
Uchague.
Zangu umeteseka.
Na wewe princess?
Nawe. My best experience in high school was the entertainment part. I was an entertainment prefect from Form 2 till Form 4. Yeah. So mimi ndo nilikuanga mse wa kwenda kuchukua maspika, kuset up, kuambia watu, kutafuta ma CD, and then kuset up hall. So that was my best experience in high school. Yani nilikuwa natembea hivi, respect.
Mwanzo video entire alikuwa na respect fulani.
Sana.
They had respect and used to go for lunch. Watu watasonga. Juu ukifika time ya entertainment nitakutoa nje.
Sisi tulikuwa tunafaitia kukaa hapo mbele. Nyinyi mlikuwa na hiyo kupanga viti.
So ours was mostly music. There was the TV, but now we used to have music. We play like different music. Watu wana dance nini.
Shule yetu ilikuwa old school. Tulikuwa na hizo tapes.
Ulikuwa mnaingiza
Mwalimu alikuwa anatuletea tape kutoka nani. Sasa alete baton alafu akusaidia baton. Hey, alafu sasa mmeka tape mmekaa hapo nyote mko hapo na ka TV. So alafu sasa DH ilikuwa kubwa.
alafu TV imefungiwa kule juu.
Huko juu sasa nyote mko hivyo. Alafu sasa pale huko tulikuwa na kama kambe unaona kanisa mwenye la kwanga na so ilikuwa na kama ki stage hapo. So wewe unapiga juu kwa hapo stage ndio na TV.
Wow. So you say your experience, that is the second school that I went to. Ilikuwa hivyo. Hivyo tu venye umeexplain. Sasa culture shock from my first school. At sasa hapa kuna on entertainment. By on entertainment hatuwakishi TV. Hatuwakishi TV. Unakuja mnajimbia wenyewe na mna dance wenyewe.
Kalale. Kalale.
But in my first school we had 2 TVs. Kubwa zote. So you will choose wale wanataka kuwatch vitu za Hollywood, they go to the biggest TV. When unataka Afro cinema, they had a small. It's not small, it was still big compared to the one in my second school. Yeah, so unaenda na watch Afro cinema, unataka watch Hollywood, hivyo. Unataka kusikiza music nje ya computer room, so yeah. In second school, mimi nishaka on entertainment. Ni hivi mavijiko na masufuria.
Hiyo ni punishment jamani.
So ladies, when did you have your first menstrual? In high school or primary? How was it?
That is deep.
Woo!
Mine started in class 7. No, class 8. Mine started in class 8. Yeah, mine started in class 8. I remember I nilikuwa nimeenda shop and then kurudi home. Nikaenda nikaambia auntie yangu, mimi sijui nini kinanifanyikia. I am just not okay. There's just something happening. And I started panicking. Nilikuwa zile za we, ama I am pregnant. Me thought I'm pregnant. I didn't know it was the cycle. I knew I am pregnant. Stroke 6. So I was like, where there's something going on that is just not normal.
Pregnant and you're not sexually active, you're Virgin Mary.
Maybe it was Jesus. But yeah, that was the case for me.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so my yangu ilinikuja na woga. I thought I was actually sick.
What about you,
For
Nana?
me, I think I was in class 7. Was it? No, I think class 7. So ni ile tu unaruka huko unacheza. You don't know what is happening. Yeah, alafu skirt yetu ilikuwa kind of white. So I had a stain. Yes. So the teacher came to me. She didn't even give me a pad. Chukua, take your sweater, cover yourself. Then I went home. So when I went home and then I removed my pants. It had blood. So me, I know I was going to die. I cried. So I was living with my aunt. So I cried. Me, I knew I was going to die. And what was paining me the most, I will die and my mother will not be there. I cried. Aki, I had not gone through it. What is it called? Menstrual education.
Oh.
Yes. I cried. So, house help for my aunt. I explained, ni kawaida. She even bought me pads. I think my aunt also was not there. It was just me and the house help. She bought me pads. She showed me how to use the pads. Yes. But I cried. I cried. Where? I cried like, nakufa, you know. Yes.
So for me, my whole entire prep, okay, not my whole entire, some part kwanza class 6 tulikuwa tunafundishwa
Sexual
education, mafundisho kwa pads, watu wanakuja wanawapea. Ngo. Hey, class 8, ngo. Form 1, ngo. Wasa uko nazo kwa box hivi
zimejaa.
Form 2 nimekaa tu hivi like it's something I was looking forward yani ikuje. So ilinipatia a lot of I think you anticipate ikuje. That's why they took so long that they didn't come. But zilikuja nilikuwa form 2, imagine. Form 2. Sasa hata nilispot nienda kwa choo na mata nimespot, so I knew everything.
At least you were informed.
I was feeling kama niko fulfilled. I have been a woman now. I felt like I was not a woman because my menses were not coming.
Me, I had a scare. I didn't know how to throw the used pads. I was scared of throwing the used pads.
Hapo mnafundisha?
Yeah. So nilikuwa naogopa nitaka kwa dustbin watu wataona. It is bad. Akiso mimi nilistop.
Playing with boys.
Akimi stop for like a week.
Silipata mabu.
No, it doesn't actually.
It does.
No. It did not get me those things. But I stored for like a week. So it started smelling. And then my aunt was like, "Ai kuna kitu inanuka." Akamwambia labda ni hizi. Ninatambia hizi unafaa utupe. I was like, "Oh, mimi sijui. Me I knew like you're supposed to keep them. Like there's something you treasure."
Treasure for how many years? So go umejaza nyumba.
I keep being naive. I tell you, yeah, being naive. And then unajua hiyo time bado uko naive. Mimi sikuwa nataka kuonekana yani because I know that I'm thinking this is not something nice. Yeah.
And how was your first experience using a tampon?
A tampon. Wow. A tampon is nice.
Yeah,
So nice.
A tampon is nice. Kenye nilibamba ni it was very clean.
Yeah?
The area was very clean and oh
You
yeah.
even forget. Yani, okay, so the pads at the ghetto. Okay, you just have to use them because sometimes there's a toka mahali ujipate you're not in an area where you can get tampons. Paduka mingi hawauzani. And then, okay, for me, in my family, I'm the only one who uses it. Everyone thinks that it's
disgusting.
But they don't know you're doing yourself a lot of... And in fact, even in ile flow unapatanga hata, inakuanga kidogo sana compared to pads, yani it's a whole mess out there.
Have you tried the menstrual cup? I haven't.
I haven't, but nimesikia it's it's almost the same as a tampon, but it's but me neighbor. Okay, for me at first the thinking of a tampon was like something irritating, but it's so comfortable. So I would want to believe the cup is also comfortable.
I think
No, for a tampon, it depends on the insert baby.
Yeah.
You can insert it and you don't even feel anything. But there's a way that if you insert it,
You have to
takes
put them
you
there,
way
it's a
now.
I'm towards the end of a period.
Also,
So one secret I was given, you have to lubricate it before you put it in. Don't
I
put it
learned
like,
that on my
yeah,
own.
yeah. You don't put it as dry.
You lick the tampon.
You lick the tampon before you put it in. Yeah, but you have to make sure that you have a good. You've eaten something that you're eating something.
You can use also lube.
You can also use lube. Yeah, you can use lube.
It's not going to lose that hiyo nini yake ya kuabsorb.
No.
But
It's not lots of lubes. It's
kidogo tu,
you know what
kidogo
irritates you? It's like the friction
Yeah.
there.
Because
The
it's
friction.
dry.
Because it's dry.
Alafu pia inategemea na the brand.
the brand, I loved Obi but Squeezy High.
Kwa supermarket
I don't like it.
Obi is out of
It's the
stock.
best.
Obi is the best.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's cotton, original cotton.
And you don't feel it.
You don't feel it
With
kabisa.
Cortex.
Kidogo inakuanga nani. And then kuna nyingine inaitwa cotton pia. Nilikuja nikipata Naivas. Kana nikamoja ni 500. But it will serve you. Like me usema, I rather buy nani tampon at a higher price because I know it's going to serve me more.
But
By
it
buying
will
more,
go for a
2
long
packets
time.
of pads, which is almost like the same as buying tampons.
And also I came to realize the cheap pads are poor quality.
Yes.
Get a pad. Yes, I did that survey. Because at the time I bought pads that were on offer. Is it double pack? It was very whack. And then I bought a single one that's in the normal price. It was very nice. So I
Or like
concluded.
same brand, but when
Yeah.
they have an offer.
Yeah, when they have an offer, it's on like a double pack. That's one one. I tried with Cortex, but with the Cortex C normal price yenye haina offer, very nice.
Maybe the ones that are on offer, maybe they're trying the market.
They don't
Maybe it's a new
I
product.
don't like Cortex. Okay, I don't like Cortex, but as thick women, I would advise people to use cotton. Like, if I always don't use the blue ones, use the pink ones.
Also, if you want
For thick
something
people.
good, there's this Amopet.
Something.
Yes.
More flex. More flex.
The blue one.
No, it has a white packing and a lime green.
Yes, ndio hiyo
Ah.
Mopet.
Mopet. That is so nice. It's really nice.
It's
So
cotton.
nice. But I didn't find it at Naivas.
It's
Nyali.
rare.
It's rare, so I found it at Naivas Papuri. Ama you just find it at very minimal stores.
Me, you have said something about always. No, I can't try always. I've used always in high school, and it used to give me blisters.
Sasa si ndio hiyo always ya kitambo. Sasa ndio nakwambia sasa hivi kuna always hizi za pink, si pink dark, kuna kaka pink ka light
Ka
hapo.
light.
You're always
Sasa-
cotton.
Sasa ndani si ya kitambo ni mpya.
Ni
Na
mpya,
I
it's
know
a
what
new
you're saying
brand.
because for me I had the same problem. Nilikuwa nafura na jikuna na I had reactions to it. Tena ndio nikuje kwa tampons, I had reactions to that. So you are blue, but guys, we are tampons all the way.
This
Not
has
touching.
been a good back to school segment, right?
Yeah.
We've shared very nice experiences of our past high school moments. Some were good, some were embarrassing. But at the end of the day, everyone does have this experience, and I believe we all made the best out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah,
We cannot redo them.
Yeah, it's just living in the memories, and that's why I always say, like, make the life that you're living now a memory, because you look back and say, I went through that thing, it was because of this reason. I went through that season because I was learning this. You always never know, but always learn to live in the moment. As a live in the moment, be it a good moment or a bad moment, learn something out of it.
I have a quick question before we sum up.
Okay.
Do you have friends from high school that you still talk to?
Yes.
How many?
Like we have a group for my first high school.
Like a friend, like this is my friend from high school.
A friend. Yes, even from primary. I know someone from primary, like she was my best friend.
Yeah, I think even my closest friends are from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I have a relationship of over a decade. I think it's like 12, 13 years of high school.
Even my
walked
friend, the one that
together.
you know,
Uh-huh.
yeah, she's my friend from high school.
Even the one that you know,
Uh-huh.
we work together. You know her. You guys know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was my destmate in Beverly, and we also went to some time in the same high school.
So I think the relationships za high school zimelast longer kuliko hata za campus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. The high schools may last longer.
For all. So guys, we move to our movie segment for the week. And have you guys been watching Nana?
Yeah.
For once, what have you been watching?
There's this movie called Ruined. Have you watched it?
Ruined sounds familiar.
Ruined, yeah. It's about a lady who was really trying to get pregnant. The husband is a fertility doctor, a very good one, but she was just not able to get pregnant. Then she met with this what they call psychologist or something.
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist, yeah. No, therapist, yes. Psychiatrist. I thought psychiatrist is the doctor. Okay, yeah, that one. So, this lady was trying to help her, but she was not really helping her. Because this lady was an ex-lover
To the husband.
I think we've watched that.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, so if you haven't, go and watch it. It's amazing, yeah.
So I've not been watching. I've been reading my Bible.
Thank you.
A moment of silence on that.
Wow!
Yeah,
I
I've
love
not
that.
watched anything.
Guys, when you grow up, be like Niva.
Niva, yeah.
Don't be like me and Nana. We use our TVs very well. I have been watching. Today I just finished watching You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah. Yote ni title. Imagine.
Wali overthink.
Yote
Yes.
sasa imeandikwa Mitzvah peke yake.
You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah. And this guy, what's his name? Sandal, something like that. He's actually the starring. The moral story of this particular movie, you should watch it, mostly the ladies, is do not ever let a guy come between you and your friend. In short, don't ever ditch a sister for a mister. Yes, do not ever do that. Because these were two best friends who had a crush on one guy, and then they fell out because of this guy, and then they had to ruin their relationship.
And then the relationship with the Mr. didn't also work.
And the relationship with the mister did not work out for both of them also. Yeah, so moral lesson, never ditch a sister and for a mister. Always keep a sister. A sister will always be there for you. So guys, we sum up.
Yeah, so it's been real, guys. See you.
Do not forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Adios.
We are
The Cohort.